So it took like 30 wheelbarrows to clear out the back of this, but now it's finally good. So this is the willow trees that separate the grass from the forest. Well, this middle zone separates the forest from the grass, and this middle zone is kind of treed. It was mostly weeds. You got the dogwood plants. I think there's apple trees in here, and cedars. I don't know. This one's called Modrev. It's like a pine tree that loses its needles every winter. Then you got these dinosaur dandelions. They're like a medicinal flower. I forgot the name, but pine trees and oak, or ash rather. These are willows. So now there's an actual path through here. This guy put like a tarp underneath. It's useless. And actually these trees are growing on top of the tarp, so their roots don't actually go down. Stupid fly. So it's a bit of a problem. Some of these trees have to be replanted out there in the forest. So this area is decently clean. I might clean up this a little bit more to make it cleaner. This is just lots of dogwood plants here. And then here's more dogwood with the willows, a pine tree. Some cedars over there. These big ones are cedars, they're dead. I have to cut those down. But the next project is out there to clean up all of the branches, tidy up the rocks so you can walk through. Maybe what I did here is I cut this with the lawnmower to mulch it all up, so it looks like a path now. Maybe I'll do the same out there, put paths out there, more paths. But first, clean up the rocks and the wood. Have to clean up the rocks where I intend to cut the mow the leaves, because yeah, I already hit the rock pretty bad, even though I cleaned the rocks, so I thought. Left a pretty big hole in the lawnmower. These pebbles are no threat, but some of these trees are tilting away from the forest so they can catch more sun. But now they should have a little bit more sun with this stuff cleared up. So here's the path to get through, and you can see more dead trees. Lots of dead trees. There's one I cut last year. There's another dead one. And those are dead. And that one is dead. That one, dead. This one, dead. This one, also dead. This one, also dead. This one. Yeah, this one's also dead. This one I think is still good. Yeah. These are still good. So still quite a few dead ones. This one looks dead. I don't know, these ones, they might be okay. Already killed a bunch of here. Some of them were like partially alive, almost dead. Just like this one over here. The top is dead. I think these are ash trees. Top is dead, the bottom is growing. So probably just cut the top off at some point. This one too, same thing. Looks pretty dead at the top. Here's the pine tree in the middle of nowhere. Taking advantage of the light of all these dead trees around. Yeah, this area needs to be properly cleaned up. There's some ancient farm equipment I found. Lots of metal. Maybe it's worth something, all that metal. Maybe it's cast iron. It's very thick. There's some cedar trees. This one's another dead cedar, looks like. Holy, these dead cedars. These are really awkward to cut too, because they're dry. You don't know which way they're gonna go. This one I just cut down because it broke already. I gotta chop it down. And then there it is, that one is dead too. Looks like it's all dead. Right now I just want to take care of the ones that pose a threat. Falling on a fence, falling on a structure. And this, I believe, is the property line. Property line of trees. Oh, some garbage to clean up. And some more garbage here. So this is the common path here between properties. Oh, you can see there they have a bit of a pond. There's the teepee. This path in. This is kind of like if you're going left, you go this way. If you're going right, you go this way. And I think this tree marks the boundary. And then that tree over there marks the boundary as well. The property line. Right here. Oh, maybe it's like a little bit more this way, but more or less. Lots of trees to clean up here. This cedar, I don't know if it's gonna make it. That's dead. This one's a big ass one to take down. Might have to cut it in two pieces, I'm not sure. This one too, it's tilted that way too. This one is, I don't know how I'm gonna do this one. Might have to climb in and strap it down or something. So it tilts, so it doesn't fall that way. And like, this is a cedar that I guess it gave birth to here. I put some trees here by the, right on the line. If I can make this a walking path, I'd have to move a bunch of these dogwood branches and fix up the rocks so there's a way through. Oh, so many of these dead trees here. I don't know this one if it's dead. Actually, maybe this one's good. I have to wait till it's till like June or something to see if all these things bud. I was just wondering if these grow like in the wild, this dogwood, or did somebody actually plant these? Because they're mostly in this region here, in this middle region. They don't seem to go out there much, but there's quite a ton of these dogwood plants. Quite a bit. And that's where I burn all the crap inside this. This was full of wood last winter because I stacked it all here so I can burn it. And I did. I think daily. That's why there's all this wood chips here, all these wood chips. But eventually build something here, so this is going to be a nice big path. This is going to be decommissioned with a new teepee. With the proper materials and much bigger. And this summer I'll build it. But this is awesome. I can ride my motorcycle through here now. I mean, still gotta remove some of these, replant them if they're worth replanting, and in the forest, or maybe in the front if they're nice decorative plants. They look pretty cool. They're like green at the bottom, they turn brown, and then red at the top. And they seem to have little tiny leaves that are coming out. There is like a swamp, so if I want to do anything there, I think I have to fill it up with gravel or something so that it drains. But those could be seats for a fire area, a second fire area. Maybe get a second wood oven over there, so it's all legal to burn in, just like that one. That was just covered up for the winter, although it didn't provide much insulation, the tarps. Some massive rock. This is like a 2x2. I can fix this with a 2x2. And the 2x2 here snapped. No problem to redo this guy. Ooh, missed that with a lawnmower. So that's kind of what it looked like here, but way worse. Yeah, it was way worse.